Good morning. Today is Anzac Day in New Zealand, which is like a war memorial day of some kind. I don't really know what Anzac means, but there are those Anzac cookies, which I don't know if I put it in, but on my Lord of the Rings tour in Wellington, our guide told us that Anzac was, these cookies they made were made from the rations they had. They didn't get too much food each day, so they just threw like the flour, the honey, the cocoa, everything together and made these Anzac cookies. So that's a bit of history there, and basically all I know about it. Today being a public holiday means that most of the shops are closed, and with it being a Sunday, not too much would be open anyways. I'm here for 3 nights and wanted to do the Abel Tasman trek after that. But as you might see, the weather isn't that great really. Well, it's that grey really. And since the Abel Tasman is supposed to be one of the best best treks around New Zealand, I wouldn't want to do it in this kind of weather. Meaning I might have to stay for a while, since the weather forecast predicts a week of rain. I don't know if there is enough stuff to do in Nelson for a week, but I'm still figuring out what to do for that time before I will then do this 3 to 5 day trek. Today I'm just walking around and again, pretty much aimlessly, just trying to see what there is in Nelson. They have a museum of wearable art. I think I don't really know what this means, but I might check this out if it's open today. So yeah, let's get started in Nelson. So after walking around for a while, I found that really basically everything is closed, so there's nothing to show you. I've been to the cathedral now and did some foursquaring around Nelson, and that's basically all there is to today. So because I can show you more right now, maybe I'll head out to a park later. I want to show you something I might have told you in Auckland already. It's this one. An alcohol-free zone. Basically every CBD, which means Central Business District, has a ban on alcohol at all times. So you can't walk around the city with a beer in your hand. We're only allowed to drink in the venues. So I don't know if this makes a difference really. I just thought it was really interesting. At least one thing is open, which is the Queen's Gardens Park, because, well, you can't really close a park now, can you? It's basically just this small patch of a few trees, nothing too spectacular about them. But I'll walk you through it anyways. Well, there's not too much to do around here. There's one of those water wheels, how do you call them? And there are a few ducks around. Besides that, well, would you like to see some trees? You don't? Here's some trees. There is this nice little, what's it called around here, and it seems really pretty, except when you come close to it you see what it's used for. Yeah, this seems to be like the booze station of this park. Too bad. I forgot that there's one more thing about Nelson that I could do today, even in the bad weather. Nelson is on top of the South Island, and this means that right here is the geographical center of New Zealand. As you might see from this weird statue behind me, this is exactly the spot where that is supposed to be the center of New Zealand. How true this really is, I don't know, but it's this really cheesy monument with a nice view around, so here are both of those. This down here is exactly the spot, so this means that I'm now, yeah, in the center of my journey, I think. So that was a rather not so interesting day. I believe that the next 2, 3, 4 days maybe might be similar, because I now think that I will stay in Nelson for like a week total, just waiting for better weather before I can do the Abel Tasman trek. So I will spend the next few days again planning my itinerary, but I think this way I can plan quite far ahead. Up to now it's always been like 2, 3 days tops, and now I can at least find out where I want to go, because I don't even know what the South Island has to offer, so expect not too much from the vlogs. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll go hunting through Nelson tomorrow again. I'm really getting to Foursquare when there's nothing else to do. At least you can get some mayorships, stuff like that.